Slate is still motionless on the 40-yard line, excuse me, as the trainer's working on his, it looks like his leg too. So I don't know if it's him cramping up. I don't know if it's the hits he's taken. He's finally back, and he's up. As it looks like he will at least come out for a play, but at least under his own power. And it's good to see he's at least able to walk off, but he will have to be out for a play, so I don't know what the Warriors are going to do here offensively.
He's getting that leg stretched out, so probably an issue, hopefully just an issue of cramping with him, and he'll be able to get back out there. But it's 4th down, so it might not even matter.
As Jacob Barber steps in as the quarterback, the junior. He'll fire deep. It's short, underthrown, and it just batted down on the far side of the field by Trickle. As Barber has to step in there on a tough 4th down play, and the Warriors come up empty on that drive. It'll be a turnover on downs with 2:42 to go.
Still plenty of time, but again, the timeouts for situation for Bristol is going to come back to bite them here. They can, if they force a 4 and out, get off the field and get the offense back on the field, but they won't have much time to work with.
And this is a time where the Warriors are going to need their defense to step up, create a turnover of some sort, or just be very careful with any deep balls. You know the Pirates are going to try to just run the clock as much as they can. Bristol cannot stop the clock. No timeouts to them. Pirates with 2 of their own timeouts if they need them. They could take their time getting each play in and waiting and using all that play clock. As Trickle takes it himself on the carry.
It's worth noting there is no 2-minute warning in high school football, so they will not get that stoppage.
Brady Slate still injured on the sideline. One of the notables in the Warriors secondary.
Timeout, Palisades.
As Palisades will take one of their 2 remaining timeouts with 2:02 to go. As Slate gets some sprints in on the Bristol sideline as he tries to work that leg out. And also an injury update from earlier tonight. Bryce Bornice, who went down with a arm or shoulder injury for a long period of time, is in just his pants with a taped up shoulder on his left side. So his evening is done. And I would assume he'd just be a week to week, and hopefully he gets back out for the Warriors at some point this year. JT and Sons Excavating and Concrete owner Jason Tizone are proud to bring you portions of tonight's Bristol High School football game and wish Coach Ciotti and his players the best of luck this year. JT and Sons Excavating and Concrete, 1238 Radcliffe Street here in Bristol, building a better foundation for our community. As Trickle takes it himself on the keeper, end around sliding, and a late flag comes in. I think it's going to be a late hit on Jacob Barber. Maybe it wasn't Barber. It looked like a 3. May have been Eddie Diaz. Diaz, one of the leaders of this team. And another tough penalty for Bristol.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. I didn't see a whole lot there.
No.
I saw the quarterback go down. I didn't see any egregious contact after that. And when a quarterback gives himself up like that, if you're going full speed towards him, it's really hard to just stop your momentum and not run into him. You'd like to see the referees give a little bit. I mean, I know they're trying to avoid head injuries, but
Absolutely.
You'd like to see them give a little bit more leeway there for the defender.
Well, the PA announcer just said there was 2 penalties on Bristol. I didn't catch the second one. So that is the reason for the Pirates offense moving all the way up to the 35-yard line. And Trickle is in no hurry, just kind of standing around.
Yeah, and they're in the victory formation. They can just knee this one out.
And he will do so. Bristol can't stop the clock. And a backbreaker, double penalties for Bristol will seal this game, as they got off such to a hot start in 2024.
That's a tough loss for the Warriors tonight, and a really good win for Palisades, a rebuilding program that won their last 2 games to finish at 3-8 last season, and they're getting off to a good start on the right foot this year.
Trickle will take a double knee, and that will probably be the final play of the evening. They might have to kneel it one final time. But yeah, like you said, Rob, a good start for Palisades here in 2025, winning their opening game on the road nonetheless against a tough Bristol team who averaged 30 points per game last year. The Warriors did lose some critical seniors to that squad, but had a lot of players, over 10 players returning from last year's team. They had high expectations this year. It's only week 1. They have plenty of chance to right the ship. And that will do it. The Palisades Pirates come into Bristol and upset the Warriors in week 1, 21-15. Our final score, as the Warriors will be right back in action on Thursday here from Bristol High School against Pottstown. And they'll have a chance to get their first win in 2025. Rob, your final thoughts from this one as the Pirates upset the Warriors tonight?
Well, I thought it was a pretty well-played game on both sides. Unfortunately, it came down to some penalties, a little bit of a lack of discipline on both sides. And it was Palisades who was just able to make that one extra play and eke out a 6-point win. And they bounced back. They gave up the tying touchdown early in the second half, and they were able to bounce back nicely, go down the field, retake the lead. The defense made some nice plays, and Bristol has nothing to hang their heads about. They played a solid game tonight. They had a little bit of rust, I think, early on. I think as the game went on, they got better defensively, and that's something that they can build off of going into Thursday night.
Absolutely, they can. It's only week 1, but it's a fun start here on WBCB. We want to thank the sponsor for making today's live stream possible: St. Mary's Medical Center, Revere Restaurant, Jennifer Scorin for DA, Ben Franklin Plumbing of Levittown, Rob's Automotive and Collision, Fred Haran for Sheriff, BCWSA, Team Toyota, Kalinowski Performance Academy, The Trentonian, PIAA District 1, and JT & Sons Excavating and Concrete. For the entire crew on site, Colin Sommer, our video engineer, for Rob Gilmore, behind the camera helping out with tonight's call of the game, I'm Nick Gallagher saying so long from Bristol one final time. The Palisades Pirates 21, the Bristol Warriors 15. Thank you for watching high school football here on the WBCB Sports Network. Good night, everyone.